Syria, Obama calls for backing, as Europe urges delay. Go. Loading. Is greater than view all results, for. Enter multiple symbols separated by commas. London quotes now available. Go. Home edition. News US. Asia Europe economy earnings energy inside wealth politics technology blogs Liz Shaw special reports corrections. Markets pre-markets US. Europe Asia stocks commodities currencies bonds funds ETFs. Investing stock blog personal finance CNBC explains portfolio watchlist stock screener financial advisors. Small business franchising financing management video. Video latest video top video US. Video Europe video Asia video CEO interviews analyst interviews digital workshop full episodes. Shows watch list CNBC US. CNBC Asia Pacific CNBC Europe CNBC World full episodes. WatchLit Pro. Register vertical bracket sign in. Member center sign out. X. Politics. Syria, Obama calls for backing, as Europe urges delay. Text size published, Sunday, the 8th of September 2013 vertical bracket 7:24 a.m. at Sergey Goonies vertical bracket Getty Images. U.S. President Barack Obama. President Barack Obama urged Americans on Saturday to back him in launching an attack on Syria, as diplomatic pressure grew on the United States to wait for the UN report expected in a week's time before beginning military action. Fresh from a European trip in which he failed to forge a consensus among global leaders, Obama plunged into a campaign in radio and television to try to convince a skeptical U.S. public and Congress of the need for a military strike on Syria. In Europe, pressure increased for delay. European Union foreign ministers meeting in Lithuania on Saturday blamed the August 21st chemical weapons attack in Syria on President Bashar al-Assad's government. But they did not endorse military action and made clear the bloc wanted the United Nations to have a role in agreeing on an international response. Pope Francis, who 2 days ago branded a military solution in Syria a futile pursuit, led the world's 1.2 billion Roman Catholics in a global day of prayer and fasting for peace in Syria, the Middle East and the world. Obama's selling case for Syria. President Obama will address America on Syria this coming Tuesday. Robert Costa, National Review, Kellyanne Conway, The Polling Company, and Blake Zerf, Salon.com, discuss Obama's efforts to make the case for action in Syria, and the Republican divide in the subject. Obama, clearly still the reluctant warrior who rose to political prominence in his opposition to the Iraq War, emphasized he favored limited strikes on Syria to deter future chemical weapons attacks, not another costly and protracted conflict. This would not be another Iraq or Afghanistan, Obama declared in his weekly radio address, previewing arguments he will make in a nationally televised address on Tuesday. Read more. Obama insists Syria not another Iraq or Afghanistan. I know that the American people are weary after a decade of war, even as the war in Iraq has ended, and the war in Afghanistan is winding down. That's why we're not putting our troops in the middle of somebody else's war, Obama said. Obama will give interviews on Monday to the 3 network news anchors, as well as PBS, CNN, and Fox News, more evidence of a full-court press strategy before pivotal congressional votes in military strikes in Syria. The interviews will air during each network's Monday evening news broadcast, the White House said. Lawmakers returning to Washington after a summer break say many of their constituents have told them they do not think the United States should respond militarily to the August chemical weapons attack that Washington blames in Assad's government. The Obama administration says over 1,400 people were killed by the poison gas, hundreds of them children. A recent Reuters/Ipsos poll said 56% of Americans believed the United States should not intervene in Syria. 19% backed action. Obama is seeking congressional approval